Have you ever wondered how the people at the top of the leaderboards got that high? Well, yes, skill comes into play a lot in Clash Royale, but equally as important as skill is going to be deck selection. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you guys the top 10 decks to use to get you to Legendary Arena and beyond. So, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'll answer them all. But for right now, let's get into the video. What's up, guys? I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 best decks to get you to Legendary Arena and beyond. So, without further ado, let's get into number 10. Starting off the countdown with number 10, we're going to have a 53.52% win percentage deck. Now this is going to be the Spear Goblins, Miner, Inferno Dragon, Goblin Gang, Bats, Mega Knight, Skeleton Barrel, and Zap. This is a great cycle miner deck if that's what you like to play. If you like to play fast and loose, maybe this is the deck for you. But if you don't worry, we have a lot of other decks on our list, and we're going to talk about one of them right now as we slide into number 9. Powering its way into number 9 with a very healthy 53.61 win percent is going to be the Giant Minion Horde, the Battle Ram, Three Musketeers, Goblin Gang, Bats, Elixir Collector, and Zap. Now it's a very well-rounded deck which really kind of tries to bait out a fireball with that Minion Horde. Unfortunately, if they have arrows, it's going to kind of bait that out instead. So what you want to do is get that pump down, get the elixir advantage, put the giant down, and pretty much take out a tower in one push. Now, if you don't have time to build up a whole bunch of elixir, you can always go with the spam battle ram to get some quick, easy damage onto the tower. Goblin Gang and Bats provide excellent defense against all kind of troops, and then you have Zap to clean up everything that comes in between. This is more my style of deck, but it may not be yours. So let's see what we have in store for number 8. Number 8 has a 53.73 win percentage, and it is our first Hog Cycle deck. So you've got the Hog Rider, Guards, Ice Spirit, Inferno Dragon, Bats, Zap, Mega Knight, and Poison. Now the best thing about this deck is you can get that good quick chip damage with the Hog Rider, but even better than that, this is really a reverse push deck. So what you're going to do is stop someone's push and turn it into a counter push. That is where this deck shines. You have the Mega Knight Inferno Dragon to kill tanks and stop pushes. And once they do that, you can lay down the poison and go for the counter push with the Hog Rider, Ice Spirit, and Bats are there to clean up little stuff as well. So if you like Hog Rider Cycle, if you like a big counter push, maybe try this deck out and watch yourself move up on the ladder. But let's move on to number 7. Sneaking in at number 7 with a 56.54 win percentage is going to be our very first Siege deck. Now you're going to have the Knight, Archers, Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Tesla, the Expo, Fireball, and Log. Now this deck speaks for itself. If you're a dirty Siege user, yes, I said it, a dirty Siege user, then maybe this is going to be the deck for you. You are going to just basically put an Expo down once you know they have nothing to block it. That means you know they don't have a Giant, they don't have a Golem or a Bowler, or if they do, they've just played it and invested all their elixir. So you're going to put the Expo down and you're going to defend it with the Knight, Archers, everything like that is strictly defense. Once you have the first tower down, this deck goes from offense to defense. You'll put the Expo defensively unless you're very confident in your skills, and you'll just wait for the match to end. But Siege isn't for everyone, so let's see what the 6th slot holds for everyone else. Soaring its way into number 6 with a 56.76 win percentage is going to be basically an all-air assault. You've got your minions, you have your Balloon, Lava Hound, Mega Minion, Goblin Gang, Tombstone, Arrows, and the Lightning. Once again, this deck kind of speaks for itself. It's a Lava Hound Loon push. You put the Lava Hound down in the back, you put the Balloon behind it, and you just watch the tower get taken out. If they have any aerial units, you do have your arrows to take them out. If they have defenses like Inferno, you use Lightning. Other than that, everything else is used for defense. You put the Tombstone down, get some skeletons trickling in under the Lava Hound, or use it to take out Hog Riders. Now this is a very fun deck to play, and as you can see, it has a very high success rate, but maybe you don't like attacking from the air. Don't worry, number 5's got you covered. finding its way into number 5 with a 56.95 win percentage is going to be another Hog Rider Cycle deck. This one's going to have the Knight, Goblins, the Musketeer Hog Rider, Ice Spirit, Fireball, Zap, and Tornado. Now, this deck is extremely powerful due to the fact that it has Tornado, which is, in my opinion, one of the greatest spells in the game, especially defensively. If people throw a Goblin Barrel at your tower, you can suck it up and activate your King Tower, along with Hog Riders, Miners, multiple other units you can use to activate your King Tower with the Tornado. And as we all know, once that King Tower is activated, you have a distinct advantage over your opponent. Now this just does everything normally like a Hog Cycle deck except for the Tornado. Like I said, you can activate King Towers, or you can just suck up all the troops into one spot, throw a Fireball, and kill a push instantly. Other than that, get your Hog chip damage and play it like a normal Hog Cycle deck. But let's see who's making his way into the top 4. Number 4 has a very strong 57.18 win percentage. It has the Minion Horde, 3 Musketeers, Miner, Battle Ram, Ice Golem, Goblin Gang, Elixir Collector, and Zap. Now this is a variation of the other giant deck we saw earlier. The reason why this works better is because it's more of a cycle deck. The Ice Golem takes a lot less elixir than the giant and can also blow up and kill things upon death. So that's why this deck is ranking higher on our list. Other than that, it's going to be used the exact same way as the giant decks. So let's move on to number 3. Number 3, coming in with a very impressive 57.54 win percentage, is probably the most diverse deck on this list. It's a Miner Log Bait Siege deck. Now you have the Knight, you have Spear Goblins, Minion Horde, Miner, Goblin Gang, Skeleton Barrel, the Mortar, and Zap. This deck can be used as a siege deck, as a Miner chip deck, or as a Log Bait / Spell Bait deck. The Skeleton Barrel is excellently paired up with Miner for a ton of chip damage, and once they use the log, you can rush in with Goblin Gang or those Spear Goblins for a little bit more chip. So, if you like a diverse deck that you can play multiple ways, maybe try this one out. But let's see what the top 2 decks are going to be. Taking the number 2 spot with a 58.89 win percent is gonna be the best Hog Rider deck on this list. So if you like Hog Rider, if you like cycle decks, definitely give this one a shot. It has the Knight, Goblins, Hog Rider, Ice Spirit, Executioner, Fireball, Log, and Tornado. Now Hog Rider is obviously the only damage dealing card in this deck pretty much, so that's your win condition. Executioner and Tornado will kill pretty much 90% of pushes dead in their tracks. It's an OP combo that should definitely be nerfed in my opinion, but hey, it is what it is. So if you like Hog Rider decks, give this one a shot. I guarantee you'll have fun with it. Let's find out what took our number 1 spot on today's list. The number 1 deck on today's list is coming in with a 59.14 win percentage. Now this is going to be the Mortar Cycle deck. You have the Knight, Archers, Goblins, the Ice Spirit, Mortar, Arrows, the Rocket, and Log. Now the reason why this deck is so good is because it will outcycle any other deck. And you have all the spells you need to protect your Mortar from taking any damage. That way you can get a clean lock onto their tower and stop them from stopping you from taking them out. So, if you are just going for the win, definitely try out this Mortar deck. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments. If you like these top 10 lists, also let me know that in the comments, and let me know what you think we should do next for our top 10. But as of today's video, that's going to wrap it up, guys. I'm so happy you're here, and if you are still here, you definitely know what to do. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and as always, keep on clashing.